Everyone, welcome to another Rope for a Cue video. This time it's the second session of my new colours clearance challenge. So watch the first video if you haven't already for the details of what's changed on the colours clearance. But as you'll see, the last session was still my best because there's only been one other session, and that was where I got yellow, green, brown in a row, and it took me 34 attempts. I'm going to be honest with you, this was a frustrating session for me, and maybe one to skip if you, if you're not a purist. Basically, it was another one of those days when it was really hot, and I was struggling to get into the groove, if you like, and basically just so it's quite the good thing is it's quite a short session because I gave up quite quickly, realising it just wasn't working for me. You can see probably as I walk around, I've got my microfiber cloth in my pocket and basically had to wipe my cue, not every shot but quite often. Like getting an awful sort of just the friction on my bridge hand just was not great. So it might be one to skip if you want, but because of the nature of this challenge, in that I'm trying to do the colours clearance challenge, or see how many attempts in grand total it takes me to do a colours clearance, I'm going to be showing all the attempts, even the sessions that don't go well, and this is one of those sessions basically. Anyway, into the commentary. And as you can see, so far the best I've managed is to pot the yellow, and that, to be honest, is about as good as it gets. I seem to remember. Just keep missing this yellow for some reason, which is not great. Don't know why I didn't fast forward me putting that on the spot, but I suspect that's because there'd be probably more fast forwarded parts of this video than there would be actual snooker shots. So yeah, just keep overcutting this yellow. Might as well be a carbon copy of the previous shot. Also didn't fast forward that setup. Weird. Maybe just because it was such a short attempt that I just assumed on my video timeline that it was a continuous section. Well, at least it went in. It went in. Not too bad a position on this green. Could have been a bit. Preferred it to be a bit closer to the brown, in terms of to the right of the table as we look at it. But this green should cut in, or rather, should go in, but didn't quite cut it enough. So went straight into the side rail, side cushion. Yeah, I think part of the reason I'm kind of frustrated about this is having edited it. I'd just come from a really good session at the club where I'd made real progress on this challenge. Video coming up. I think it will be the next video. Possibly, I need to check. It might be the video after one. It might be one more in between. But yeah, I really made some progress. And looking back at this one when I was editing, I was like, how was I so bad? But rest assured, there is a video coming up where I do a decent attempt. I seem to have neglected to fast forward some of these setups. I guess it's probably because the video was so short. I think there's only 20 odd attempts in this one, so not a huge one. I've got the yellow in again. Still not quite getting enough on the cue ball to get the white back across the table as far as I would like. I think I mentioned in the last video I still would prefer it to be there rather than too far past the brown, but can't have everything. And it's almost like that was a repeat of the last attempt on the green, because it did exactly the same thing. In fact, the whole attempt was the same as the other one where I got to the green. Now, getting the yellow in a bit more consistently. And position on the green is pretty good. Maybe run a smidge bit too far, but because I'm having to lean over the table. But actually, when the yellow, I actually don't mind that kind of shot because I can be a bit more consistent. I mean, I didn't look like it there, but I can reasonably get a good consistent bounce off the ball cushion and get it back down for the brown. But I didn't on that occasion. I also didn't pot the green. Yellow in, but massively overcooked it, so I think I just abort this one. Yeah, going around to pick the yellow out pocket. No. You can see my sort of demeanour, how slowly I'm walking around the table to get the yellow out of the pocket. Like, I mean, I know I fast forward some of it, but yeah, you can see my gait, if you like, that I'm not exactly enjoying this session. Didn't go well in anything that I did. I actually did do a spotted blacks attempt in this session, but I'm not going to make a video out of it because it was so bad. At least with the spotted blacks one, it doesn't matter if I miss one out for you guys anyway. I probably shouldn't have told you, to be honest. But never mind. So yeah, that yellow is pretty good. The cue ball is about where I like it, so in the line with on. Sorry, I can't get my words out. I'm trying to do this in one take because I haven't got a lot of time, so I apologise for the fluffing of my words. But yeah, I tried to get the cue ball in line with the spots. And maybe just a few inches from the brown towards the blue, and it was about right there, but I still missed that green, which is rather frustrating. Again, my parrot is in the room, so if you can hear some weird noises, I apologise. Overcooked that yellow. If you're going to overcook it, you've got to overcook it more than that, so it goes back past the green, and you got the green into the same yellow pocket, but didn't quite get it, so I aborted that run. No, my parrot wants to be picked up, she says. Sorry about my squeaky chair also, if you can hear that. On the green again, a pretty good position actually. I think this is pretty straight actually, so I'm probably going to try a screw shot here, or at least a hole shot to try and hold for the brown, which I kind of do. I would have liked a little bit of screw back just to get a little bit lower on the brown. Not too low though, I still want a bit of an angle to get around to the blue. So this isn't too bad along the balk line. It's a shot I probably need to practice a little bit, but still I don't get anywhere near that, and obviously the cue ball goes far too far past the blue as well. Yeah, I'm really putting the balls to. I seem to have forgot to fast forward some of the setup shots, and that's it. Actually, there's only 16 attempts, so there you go. So not great at all. So at least it rounds it up to 50. Anyway, that's all from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.